Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and also good morning to or good afternoon to people from different time zone of this world. And thank you for coming the online Zoom seminar on Magic Life. And today we were going to introduce very good nutrition and also very good business model for you. This is cross-border e-commerce, because we know the COVID-19 has been influencing people very severely, and also because of the economic styles, the economic change has been changing dramatically. So our business activities has been turning from the real stores or shops into the online stores. As we can say, or we always say, the e-commerce, the online business. And today, what we are going to introduce to you is a very good online business model. And this is a Singapore-based company, Magic Life from Singapore. And the most important products is the oligopeptide. And we know humans' health, humans' body has been influenced so much by the environment where we live in, just as all of us are facing the situation of COVID-19 worldwide in these 2 years. So we know keeping ourselves healthy is very essential. And the nutrition we are going to introduce today is oligopeptide, the peptide health. It just leads the 21st century revolution in human nutrition. And here is a Roman philosopher. It's just said, human beings don't die naturally. They die from slow suicide. 99% of them die from illnesses. Illnesses means getting sick. So 99% of human beings die from sickness, illnesses. And here we want to see, why do we fall sick? Here is a famous book by a doctor. The title of the book is Never Be Sick Again. And the doctor just said, human beings only have one kind of sickness, that is the cell failure, because our human bodies were made of many, many cells. So if our cell cannot function well, and then our body will get sick. And there are two reasons for the cell failures. The first one is nutrition disorder. As we take in different kinds of food and nutrition every day. However, many of us cannot intake the balanced nutrition. So when we lose the balance, it will cause the nutrition disorder. So this is the first reason for cell failure. And the second reason for the cell failure is the toxins overload. As we know, many of us have lived in the modern time. Of course, technology brings so much convenience, but the technology also brings in so many poisonous stuffs. So the air pollution, water pollution, many kinds of pollutions, they just bring so many toxins into our body. So if someone put the poison in the food or drinks we eat every day, we will get sick. And it's very interesting. When we get sick, the first thing that came to our mind is we go to the doctors. We go to the doctor's office. And after we know what kind of syndrome we have, they will just give us the medicine. So we rely so much on medicine. But please remember, medicine is also a kind of toxin. Medicine is also very poisonous. So if we rely on the medicine to solve the problems of our body, gradually, day by day, our body will accumulate so much toxin and medicine. Okay, so we know there are two reasons for cell failures. First one is nutrition disorder, and second one is toxin overload. So why shouldn't we fall sick? If we know the cell fails, it is a very severe problem. And how can we save the lives? And here is the quotation the statement from the World Health Organization, WHO. It just said, the most accurate and effective way in curing illness is to repair cells, to improve cells, and also to revitalize the cells. So if you see, we underline this part, the bioactive oligopeptide, it just provides a very good solution because bioactive oligopeptide just can help us to repair the cells, to improve the cells, and also to revitalize the cells. So it is very essential. And here we will see a lot of scholars or medical doctors, they won the Nobel Prize just because of they studied the oligopeptide. This is a very important nutrition. Okay, so later on we will help you to define what peptide is. Oligopeptide is a very small unit of protein. Okay, and the world scientists published an important paper on oligopeptide. It said the 21st century biotechnology improves the study of genetic engineering and also the protein engineering. Let's see the key point, the protein engineering. The study of protein, in a sense, we can say it is a study of oligopeptide because oligopeptide is smaller than the protein. They are the same thing, but it's just smaller. So when it becomes smaller, our body can intake very easily. That is the key point. And the world scientists published important paper on peptide. We just named one, the Dr. Green. Dr. Green said oligopeptide is used to treat almost any diseases and surpassing any other medication. And Dr. Klotz also said small molecule peptide therapeutic treatment will elongate the human life. It will make our life longer for at least 2 decades. So can you imagine? It's so good. If we take enough oligopeptide, we can live 20 years longer than we will have. So it's very amazing, so magic. So the small molecular bioactive peptide treatment, this is the world, we can say is the world's only solution to reverse the aging revolutionary nutrition of the 21st century. All of us, no matter you are a man or a woman, we don't want to get old. So this will reverse the aging revolutionary nutrition. And here we want to give you the definition. We know definition is very important. So what is oligopeptide? From the left part to the right one, it will go from the big unit to the smallest unit. So the left one, as we know, we are made of cells, and if we cut it smaller, it will become the protein, and cut it even smaller is polypeptide. And here today is smaller, we will say is oligopeptide. This is the main point for today. And the smallest one is amino acid. So 2 to 10 amino acid will make up an oligopeptide. And the most important part of it is, even although amino acid is the smallest unit, however, we just our body intake oligopeptide the fastest. So this is a very interesting part, but we can just know this from the evidence of the Nobel Prize scientific studies. And the oligopeptide is the supreme quality of molecular life peptide. It's very active, so it will activate the body function. It will activate the organ function. And here's a very important quote. No life without the peptide. Peptide is the building block of all our cells. It is involved in every function of our body. The growth hormone, nerves, reproduction, and the renewal, growth, and repair of cells. So all of these is just related how we can get ourselves more healthy. Excuse me. And modern people, we can say modern people, most of the modern people lack oligopeptide. We do not lack sugar. We do not lack the fat, but we lack oligopeptide. So the cell rejuvenation needs the peptide materials to form the peptide. In shortage in our body, ability to form the peptide deteriorates. And the peptide deficiency will shorten the life. Just as we know when we are still a students, right? We are in the class of health and sanitization, our teachers always said the proteins is very important to our body. So the proteins here equals oligopeptides. So if we don't have enough proteins, or we say we don't have enough oligopeptides, our life will be shortened. And of course, whether we live longer or live short, I think the most important part is the life quality, right? I think we will agree. The life quality is very important. If we live long, but we are not healthy, no, that is not the life we want. We want to live a very good quality of life. So with the peptide, so replenish peptide, now we don't delay. The peptide is very important. Whether we want for health, or we want for vitality, or we want for life, the peptide is the first wanted thing, the first priority. And here, the Magic Life, the Singaporean company, the headquarters in Singapore, it offered the high purified soybean oligopeptide. So it is from the soybean. So that means if you are a vegetarian, it is safe for you. You can still eat. And also we offer the high purified soybean oligopeptide. Just within 5 minutes, it will enter the blood circulation system. And 10 minutes, it will help you to turn into the energy. So after you drink the oligopeptide, after 10 minutes, you will feel more energetic. And here, rejuvenate the cell repair, because we know our body cells will repair themselves every day. And when they want to repair themselves, they need the nutrition. And then the most priority nutrition is the oligopeptide. And many of us want to look young. We want to look good. We want to look beautiful. So with oligopeptide, you can have very beautiful skin and reverse the aging. And also it will remove the tiredness and increase the energy, because all of us modern people, we have very busy life. We want to gain that energy faster. And also it can soothe the stress, because many people have the sleeping problem because they cannot relax. But with this, it can relax your body, your muscles, and also your nerves. Your nerve system will become balanced so you can sleep better. And also many of us want to work out, right? Especially for men and boys. You want to look good in front of women and girls. So you always go to the gymnasium. You go to the gym to strengthen your muscle. So after working out, drinking oligopeptide is the very first choice, I would say. And also for girls and ladies, you want to look slim, you want to look good, you want to be in good body shape, it can help you burn the fats, it can reduce the weights. And also healthily is very important, because there are many kinds of methods that can help you to burn the fats and lose weight, but some of them will harm your health. But here we offer you the solution to reduce weight healthily. It means you can eat the peptide. And also for boyfriend and girlfriend, for couples, if you want to have very good sex relation, it can activate the sex glands. It can improve the sex function of your sexual organs. So you'll have very good sex life. So here we offer you some examples for the cell reproduction. And I know many men will have this kind of problem because your hair will become bald when you're getting old, right? But here we just have the very miraculous testimonies. People will have more hair, and the white hair will turn into the black hair. And here are some examples. Some people are so fat, but after they drink this, and of course, along with very appropriate working out and exercise, they will just make their body in good shape, in better shape. So as you can see, they just become slim. And also especially for some patients of diabetes, their wounds cannot recover that fast. Sometimes if their wounds cannot be taken care well, maybe they will just have to cut off their feet, cut off their toes or hands, and maybe sometimes they will die. But with this, the diabetes patients, they have a very good solution, because the oligopeptide can help to recover the wounds. So here, here's a person, he got stroke, and after giving the treatment with a lot of oligopeptide, he just become healthy again. So the small molecular bioactive oligopeptide is the only solution to reverse the aging in the world. I believe it will become a very big revolution in the human life, in the human history, nutrition of the 21st century. So here is the Zellner. Yeah, it's a Zellner oligopeptides. It rapidly improves the physical fitness and also can quickly recover from fatigue. Okay, so far is the introduction of oligopeptide.